Hello, this is Steve Shank. With the economy, and particularly with food, we are in the eye of a perfect storm. Just recently, as the result of one of the largest earthquakes in recorded history, and the ensuing tidal wave, the entire economy and industry of a country, Japan, have been virtually destroyed. But the Japanese tragedy is just the latest shock pointing to the importance of food. The perfect storm that I'm referring to is circulating the issue of food and food availability here in America. If you track oil and food prices over the last 5 years, you'll find that the graph is identical. And right now our gas prices are helping to drive food costs to record heights. If you have any understanding of the ethanol subsidies and the insanity of literally putting our food in our fuel tanks, ethanol has just reached its 30-month high and is driving fuel and food costs even higher than previous all-time highs. The huge population countries of India and China are buying up American unprotected exports from commodities investors. That's our food they're shipping out of here. The U.S. dollar is following its predicted path of falling, and as a result, it's inflating food prices again astronomically. And oddly enough, our food is being sold to deal with unfavorable international trade deficits of America. You have to understand, we are experiencing the greatest explosion in food shortages and food prices America has ever seen. Today, I'm sounding the alarm about this disastrous food-based economic crash. As food prices continue to rise, thousands and thousands of American families are unable to afford food. And it's not just the unemployed. Of the 45 million families that are on food stamps and growing, a high percentage of them are still employed and yet can't afford food. Folks, you need to tell your friends and people you love that they have to do all they can to freeze the cost and the availability of their food. The way you go about this is getting as much food as you can saved up at today's prices for the time when, no matter how well off you are, affordability will be difficult, but availability could be impossible. This information I'm sharing with you is not intended to be doom and gloom, but is intended to make you aware of the exact circumstances that every one of us is dealing with right now. I'm fortunate to be able to share this information with you from experience of close to 30 years, and my realization that the trends that I've seen coming are now here and present. I believe very strongly that the voice of warning we are raising will enable those for whom we care to bet their lives on the information we've given them, and we can bless them with fearlessness in troubled times. Thank you.